Hi-ho, everyone, and welcome back to the adventures of Turwinkle, the gnome mage. Well, hi, Turwinkle.
Hi there.
Are you all set for tonight?
Indubitably.
Well, great, because tonight we're going to be talking with the guild Out for Blood, or as they're known, the House of Beloch Guild, a guild part of the House of Nobles. And so we are going to go and talk with those folks. They're waiting for us at the Slaughtered Lamb. We're running just a little behind tonight, so we'd better hurry, Turwinkle. Let's get going, shall we? All right, well, here we are, and what a great group. It looks like quite a few folks showed up, and that's always a good sign of a very active guild. And we have the guild leader here, Lord Alexander Beloch, Death in the Flesh, nicknamed Beloch, Overlord of Out for Blood. Beloch the Undying, level 90 human rogue, currently on the hunt and tracking the shadows with his co-guild leader, Lady Arena de Quinn, born for nobility, future Lady Beloch. Congratulations, by the way. Nickname Ara of House of Beloch.
Thank you.
Overlord of Out for Blood, level 85 human paladin, currently recruiting for her court and security, nobility RP. Well, thank you so much, folks, first of all, for allowing Turwinkle to come and talk to you folks today.
Oh, definitely. Thanks for coming.
You bet. And what a great group you have gathered here. It's always good to see a very active guild. So wonderful. Or did they just follow you here? Is that...
Yeah, that's pretty much what happens all the time. They just kind of follow me around. It's my entourage.
Your entourage. Excellent. Well, let's go ahead and meet these folks as soon as we come back. So as when we get back here, folks, we're going to meet the rest of his entourage here. And so come on back and we'll... All right, we're back. So let's meet the rest of these folks in your guild that have come with you today. And so starting with the one on the left here.
Alright, this is Harkadan Beado. He's a swordsman and a former beta. He goes by Hark or Storm Shadow, and he is of House Beloch. He's a level 90 Worgen rogue.
Now, what does former beta mean?
I am assuming that means that he used to be the beta of a Worgen pack. Is that correct?
Is that what you would say, Hart?
I'm going to go with my assumption.
Okay.
Yes, it is.
Oh, okay. Excellent. Alrighty, moving on to the next person.
Okay, we have Zenidra Netherblade of House Beloch of Out for Blood. She is an ambassador and a level 25 Draenei mage. And yeah, hi Zenidra.
Hello, Zenny. You're new to the guild, then, is that correct?
Yes, that is very correct. I also run the event server for the guild.
Oh, excellent. Well, thank you for allowing us to use the vent, and welcome.
You're very welcome.
Alrighty, sir. We have the next person.
The next one is Bale Rumbaro. He's a shaman, brewmaster, and he's definitely the bartender here at the Lamb for us on quite a few occasions. He's a level 90 Pandaren shaman.
Alright, excellent. Well, welcome. Next, ma'am.
We have Tisala Nightwood. She's a healer, a sass princess. She is Tremaine's wife. She's a bloodlord of Out for Blood, and she's of the Nightfall, a level 90 Kaldori druid. Yay, Night Elves! And she's currently planning something.
Uh-oh. Now, what is Sass Princess? Tiz, what is that?
I was wondering that too.
She's just rather snarky sometimes and really sassy to people.
And does Tremaine enjoy that side of Tiz?
Mostly she uses it to get under his skin and just annoy him.
All right, excellent. Well, welcome. And next, sir.
Next we have Jiren Charanjan. I'm guessing that's how you say that. He goes by Mr. Jiren. Right now he is House Beloch of Out for Blood, a level 27 human warrior. He's one of our newer recruits. I don't think he could make it into event.
Okay, that's perfectly fine, and we say welcome. And so, folks, we've gone halfway through the line, and we'll be back with the second half. Okay, so we're back with the second half of the line here. And so let's go ahead and get started. And so, ma'am, if you would, please.
All right, so we have Alexander Beloch standing right next to. Oh wait, we did that one already. Okay, so we have Loria Amber Light Scribe, Muse of the Light, High Advisor as titled by House Beloch. Dawn's Light, she's Lori. Kitten, but only one person can call her Kitten of House Beloch.
Okay.
And she's the Light of the Dawn and a level 90 human priest. And she said you need to read her MRP, and I'm not reading all of that, sorry.
Okay, well, maybe we could get a one-on-one with Lori at another time and go over her MRP in a Turwinkle's Talks episode. Who's the one person that can call her Kitten?
That would be her dad.
Oh, okay. Well, that's actually a nice nickname for a daughter, okay. I was thinking maybe a husband or boyfriend, but dad works there as well. Excellent. Well, nice to meet you. All right, sir, next.
Next we have Isudine Messianos. He's a spell sword, poet, and an assassin for House Beloch, which he's not really an assassin. He's more of a covert ops type. But he is a level 84 human rogue.
Oh, okay.
And evidently a champion of the Frozen Waste.
Okay, he's got level 84 human, right? It was recently hired. What are we confused as if you're maybe not human?
I don't think he's in.
Okay.
He is a new recruit. He was actually recruited earlier this morning.
Oh, wow. Okay, very new. All right. Next, ma'am.
We have Failer Moonfade, Trouble Child of Out for Blood, Arms Runner.
Praetorian.
Praetorian, Failer Moonfade, House Beloch of Out for Blood, and he's a knight, and he's a Caldori, level 90 hunter, and it's not what you taken, it's who you taken from. Yeah, ...
Nice. And he's the trouble child? Why is he a trouble child of the guild?
Because everybody dodges his bullets.
Okay. All right, excellent. Next, sir.
Next up we have Phaler's better half, actually. Rowan Moonfade. She is a kicker of butts and a carer not of your opinion. She goes by Ro or Your Mama, and she's definitely of House Beloch. She's one of our longest standing members.
Alrighty. And she's currently taking care of her mate and her baby. Excellent. Next.
Okay. Now we have quote unquote Blondie Travis, who is away. Way to fail. Cat Burglar, Allure of the Rose. She's in our Blood Society, which means she hasn't officially been recruited into House Beloch yet, but I'm sure it'll happen. And she's just Alliance and a level 52 human hunter. Yay!
Yay! Excellent. All right, sir. Next.
Next we have Colt Vincent, who is a master assassin and sky fighter. He goes by KV, and he is of House Fletcher, which is one of the other noble guilds involved in the House of Nobles plotline. And he is a level 90 afflicted gnome warrior. I'm sorry, rogue.
Okay, so he's currently aware, and being afflicted means he considers his organ half to be a curse or a disease. And finally, last but certainly not least,
Last but not least is Alec Kamshran. He's a prime, which actually we're thinking about giving him a new title as Master Prime. We just haven't decided what the title should be yet, but he'll
Okay.
be leading a security division for Out for Blood, or well, House Beloch. His nickname is Al. I love that nickname. And he is of the Ashen Verdict, and he's a level 90 human paladin.
well, excellent. Wow, that is quite a group you have gathered with you today. And folks, when we come back, we're going to find out why they've gathered and what they're all about. So we'll be... All right, so now that we've met everybody, let's get into why we're here, and that is to find out all about this wonderful guild. So, sir, the first question I usually ask is, how did you come up with the name Out for Blood or House Beloch? How did that name come about?
As far as Out for Blood goes, we actually started on Sargeras, and we were a raiding guild at the time. We didn't move to WRA until probably about a year and a half ago, so that name was already set once we came here. But the two of us sat down with who was an officer at that point in time, and the three of us hashed it out. You know, we threw out a lot of different ideas, and Out for Blood just kind of, I don't know, fit.
Sure. And
it was actually my suggestion. I just want to throw that out there.
okay. And so when you came to Wormrest Accord, you turned into House Beloch. Is that correct then?
No, actually, we only recently turned into House Beloch. Out for Blood is an out-of-character guild with several different storylines that run through it. It's more of a hub guild for different RP.
Oh, excellent.
And House Beloch is what... Yeah, and House Beloch is what our original idea kind of developed into over time.
All right. So, well, we kind of covered it a little bit here then, I guess. So what type of guild is it now then? Is it a light RP guild, a medium RP guild, a heavy RP guild? Do you guys raid? What sort of guild is it?
It's actually, right now, it's an out-of-character guild, since we do have several plot lines that run out of the guild. We have House Beloch, we've got the agency, we have Erebitulis, and we really wanted to get a guard faction going, but that has kind of fell through. But we still intend to incorporate it as soon as we find somebody capable of leading that. We have our guild tag as an out-of-character tag so that anybody can really jump in and enjoy guild perks without having to have in-character ties with any of the characters here.
Okay, so would you...
So it really just depends on... I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
Basically what I was going to throw in there, so basically it's whatever kind of RP you want to do. Like, we support all RPers, from, you know, the one-liners to the paragraph RPers, light RP to heavy RP. I mean, we definitely support it all.
Okay, so what would you say a majority of your guild does? Do most of them... Are most of them heavy RPers, or is it really just across the board there, would you say?
I would say we have pretty much everything. I mean, we even have some PvPers in guild who are just hanging out for perks, and they like the people here in the atmosphere. We have some people who like to raid, some people who would like our guild to start raiding, but we just currently don't have the time. If we could find a leader to do that, we would offer that as well. We like to be as all-inclusive as possible to really appease everybody we possibly can. Even though you can't do that, we try.
Sure. Well, that's wonderful. So folks out there, if you're looking to lead a raid guild in a guild, lead a raid party as it were, this is a guild to come and join. They're looking for you. So look up Out for Blood, and they'd be glad to have you. Well, excellent. It sounds like you've really opened up a home for anybody to come and enjoy not only the guild perks, but the perks of being with a lot of fun folks. Then, is that correct?
Oh yeah, definitely. We have a lot of people that come in just for the perks. I mean, it's a very social environment within our guild chat, and a lot of people tend to enjoy it.
Excellent. Excellent. All right, folks. Well, we'll come back with some more questions about Out. All right, and we're back. So, what is your folks' current storyline at the moment for House Beloch?
At the moment, House Beloch is part of a much, much larger storyline with the House of Nobles. I know you've done a piece on it already on one of our events, but it involves House Grouse, House Hathon, House Drachi, and a couple others, House Fletcher being one of them.
All right, excellent. And so, what is your folks' role in the House of Nobles then?
Basically what we do is we all get together once a week and we plan for bi-weekly events. They're always charity events of some sort. And we all put our input in, we decide in character how we're going to run things, and we set up the events in character, and pretty much everything gets executed that way.
That is excellent. And that really, what that does, I think, not only does it benefit you folks as a guild, but it benefits the community as a whole by having these wonderful events, these House of Noble events. Like you said, Turwinkle was at I think one of the very first ones, and it was so popular that I think went longer than even you folks thought it would go. We were there for both Finello and I were there for 3 hours, and it was still going. I unfortunately had to go to work in real life, and so I had to come back the next day to interview you and Serenity, or Silence, excuse me, and because it was such a successful event. So hopefully in the future you guys continue to make wonderful events like that. In fact, what do you have something planned for the near future here, or because I know you guys had an event last night, did you not?
Yeah, we absolutely did. We had a pet showing contest, and they were also, doing some auctions with some rare pets. We'll be discussing our next one probably tonight after this interview.
Oh, excellent. And in fact, I think we are going to sit in on that and just kind of get a glimpse at that process. So that should be a lot of fun. Well, excellent. So, how many people do you have in House Beloch at the moment?
Oh, that's hard to say. We've been recruiting like crazy for the past 4 days. I would say we have upward probably 15 in the actual plotline.
Actually, it's funny that you would ask that, because that was one of the reasons that we had our guild tag out of character. It's the $1 million question. Nobody really knows how many people are actively a part of our plotline. Like, as far as what people can see, probably about 15. I would say he's right on that, but really the networks go so deep, we couldn't even begin to explain to you how many people that we have.
Oh, wow. That's really interesting, because you may run into a different plotline that you didn't even were a little unaware of. Is that correct?
Absolutely.
Wonderful. Wonderful. So, how many people are in?
And that's the whole point of RP, the random stuff that pops up.
Well, exactly, and it really makes the world almost come alive, doesn't it?
Yes, it does.
Okay. Well, folks, we'll be right back with some more questions for House Beloch. Alrighty, folks, and we're back. So, how many people are currently in the guild? How many people do you have in the guild?
Well, if we bring up the roster and take a look, we have 201 people in the guild.
We have 201 people, and we have 117 active accounts.
Wow, okay. Do you limit the number of alts people can have in the guild?
Nope.
All right, so it is.
We have a rank just for our alts.
Oh, excellent. So you rank not only active members, your main tunes, but their alts as well.
Absolutely, it depends on their alt standing as far as the RP goes.
Okay. And so if someone wanted to join Out for Blood, who would they talk to?
They would talk to either myself or they would speak with Arena or one of our many alts. Or they could actually whisper just about anybody and they would get a direction to one of our blood lords or us. And I mean, we have a revolving door policy. If you want to come into the guild, that's fine. We'll absolutely invite you at the beginning. We only have one rule, and that's respect. Respect for the community, respect for your other guildies, and more than anything, respect for yourself. If you break that rule, that's when, we go ahead and send you on your way.
Okay, that's
Well, we do tend to give people a couple of chances to. We like to talk to people first and at least let them know what's going on and give them a chance to turn things around. I mean, it really depends on what they've done too. Like, we tend to be pretty lenient, because a lot of times people just have differing opinions and it gets heated. I mean, people are different and they have differences, and we understand that. But as long as they're willing to talk to the other individual and work things out, they're usually allowed to stick around.
all right. Well, that sounds good. So, so when they come into the guild, brand new, what is the initiation period? How long is that?
There really is no initiation period as far as that goes. We usually welcome people in just like they're part of the family at the beginning, and I mean, some people take to everybody very quickly and become part of things very quickly. But, there are some others who are a little socially awkward or, just people who aren't that great with people, and it takes them a little bit longer, but they tend to get right into things too after a while.
Well, it has been just an absolute blast talking to everybody in between takes here because everybody is so much fun. And we'll get more into that at the end here and find out why they enjoy being here as well. But so, what are your ranks? We talked a little bit about that. What are the ranks in the guild then?
Okay, so we have Overlord, which is basically our guildmaster rank. Then we have Bloodlord, which allows people to kind of mess around with the guild bank and stuff. Even though the guild bank isn't too active, we try to keep it somewhat, like at least like 10k gold in there so people can have their repair bills and stuff. And we actually have Tisala to thank a lot for that. We have Rizangu, who's been a long-standing member with us, and he's just one of the most awesome members I think I've ever talked to. Like, he started off playing a character, Sardras, and I whispered him, and I was like, "Are you really playing Sardras?" And then we sat and talked about it a little bit, and he's like, "No, no, no." He just wanted to see how things would play out and how people would treat him. Yeah, I thought it was pretty funny. Then we have our Blood-Bathed rank, which is the rank that allows people to invite. We generally don't turn people down, so we usually allow people to invite them in and then we talk to them. Then we have the House Beloch rank, which is for the Beloch plotline. We have Blood Society, which is for our general members. You can be involved with the plotline, or you can be there for PvP or whatever. It's pretty much just a general rank. And then we have the alt rank, which we allow people to have as many alts in the guild as they want to. It's a level 25 guild, so people should be able to, have their alts in and be able to level and get all of the little perks for that.
Sure. Well, great. So we'll be right back with some more questions for these fine folks. Okay, so how long you folks have been on Wormrest Accord for, you said, what, a year and a half?
About a year and a half.
Okay. And what made you folks decide to come to Wormrest Accord?
Well, both of us have been long-standing RPers since we were pretty young, about 11 or 12, and I mean, we're both getting up there in years now. We've been around for a long time, and we decided to see what all of the WoW RP was about. So we moved from a PvP server to an RP server and decided to start back into things.
Alrighty, and what made you decide? Oh, go ahead.
Go ahead. No, you go ahead.
You're so polite. Thank you. What made you folks decide to make a house guild compared to, say, a like a paladin guild or an out of order guild? What made you decide to make a house guild?
You know, that's a really funny story, actually. I'm glad you asked that. Because we were sitting here one day and we were just kind of doing our thing as our secret group and stuff, and nobody really knew anything about us, and we had no public face really except for Beloch. And we were sitting there going, okay, we want a face and we want everyone to be able to represent. So we were like, we had just started getting involved in the House of Nobles RP, and a couple of the noble guilds were kind of like iffy about Beloch. So I looked over at my fiance and I said, oh my god, House Beloch, will they not poop their pants if we come up with that? And yeah, it's that's kind of where the idea started. Is we were joking around about it at first, and then we took it a little more seriously, and we're like, all right, we're doing it. People really want to do this. They're getting into it. They like to be ordered around. I mean, come on.
Well, that's wonderful. You've taken something where you took it almost as a joke to begin with, but it really turned into something that you folks are enjoying doing then.
Oh, absolutely. It's a lot of fun to play the house guild, I won't lie. Honestly, before this happened, before the joking and everything, I would have never seen Beloch as a noble, but as a character, he's definitely fit right into the role, and I'm pleasantly surprised, I won't lie.
Now, most of the folks here and most of the folks that were with you, did they all agree that this would be a fun thing to do and just hopped right in? Or have you gathered most of the folks in the Beloch storyline since you started that, or were most of the people already with you when you at the very beginning?
It's actually about 50-50. Like, we kind of sprung it on everybody. It just sort of happened and evolved out of our other plotline. It was a pretty smooth transition. There are a lot of people here that were part of the other plotline, but we also have a lot of new faces that have come in, especially for House Beloch.
Sure. Now, how did the community take your guild at first? Did everybody take it seriously, or did it take a while for the other house guilds to accept you?
No, actually, they accepted us with open arms. I think they were excited for us to come in.
Oh, great. And
At least most of them.
sure, and I think that really says a lot for Wormrest Accord, is that especially our RP community here is very accepting of RP ideas and new RP guilds and plot lines and storylines, and so it makes it, I think, one of the best RP servers in the game, just for that fact, because of the RP community that has been established here. And I think you folks help add to that community, especially with the work that you folks do in the House of Nobles part of things, because again, it not only incorporates your own guild, but all these other house guilds, and then beyond that, everybody on the alliance side of things, as it were. It makes that sense of community and allows for all these great events and things that all people can come and enjoy. So wonderful. All right, folks, we'll be back with some more questions. All right. Well, we heard mention. Oh, yay! Thank you for healing the. Don't anybody kill this squirrel. Okay. Leave the squirrel alone, folks. He's not hurting anybody. Okay. As you can see what happened to the last person that killed the squirrel, if everybody will notice, Bale has been murdered because he hurt the squirrel last time. Now, while I have everybody's attention, there is a website that people can go to learn more about House Beloch or Out for Blood. Is that correct?
Oh yeah, we definitely have a pretty lucrative website that Lady Grouse or Silence actually helped us build.
Oh, excellent. And what is the web address, sir?
The web address is outforbloodrp.shivtr.com.
Okay, excellent. And folks, we'll put that in the. Oh, there it is right there, and we'll have that in the video description as well. So, what can they find on the website?
As far as what they'll find on the website, we have a homepage which is just some fun little tidbits about the guild. You know, we have the part about it being an out-of-character guild and everything, and then there's a little bit about myself and Arena here. And, you know, then we have a paragraph RP section here. And, you know, the typical shout box and the latest posts and everything. And then we have our menu, which basically it goes through our ranks, and then it has a little bit of description on some of our actual plot lines. And, you know, obviously we have a forum too.
Oh, well, excellent. So it sounds like a very good website to go if you folks want to learn more than what you get here today. So do visit the website if you'd like, and again, it'll give you more information on these fine folks. So when we come back, folks, we're going to find out what keeps these fine folks in this wonderful guild. So we'll be right back to learn all about. All right, so our first volunteer here is Rowan. Is that correct, Rowan?
Yeah.
Okay. So what do you enjoy about being in the guild?
Well, Justin and Meg were the first friends I made on the server, so, you know, I enjoyed the fact that they've been loyal, you know, like loyal friends this whole time. Everyone's really understanding and it's really laid back.
Okay.
So.
Well, great. And so how long have you been in the guild?
Oh gosh, since I came to Wormrest, 2+ years at least, I think.
Oh, well, wonderful. And I love your nicknames, Kicker of Butts and Carer of Not Your Opinion. That is awesome. Your mama.
Thank you.
All right, excellent. Well, thank you very much. And we'll get the next person. All right, and we have Falarin here. So, Falarin, what do you enjoy about being in House Beloch?
Everybody's friendly. I get fun roleplay to do. Everybody's fair. You know, no problems with that.
Oh, well, excellent. How long have you been in the guild?
I don't know. I'd say I've been in and out a bit. I know I was in for like 2 months. I left for a little bit, then I rejoined after I left another guild. It's probably close to like 5 months maybe, I think.
Oh, excellent. And this is a fantastic gear set you have here. I really love that outfit. That is wonderful.
Yes.
Have you had Katal, the fashion gnome, rate you at all?
Oh, well, I went there in a pink shirt and I got called bubblegum. I haven't tried this yet.
I think I would give you a 10 on this outfit, except the shoulder pads. Shoulder pads are kind of creepy.
It works on the limit.
Okay, well, thank you very much, sir. All right, Zenny is next here. So Zenny, what do you enjoy about being in House Beloch?
I really enjoy being with my friends. You know, I've been friends with Vesti and Bellic here for a long time, and I'm enjoying being in their guild for actually the first time ever.
Oh, great. And you're just new to it, aren't you?
Yes, I just put characters in their guild like 3 or so days ago.
Oh my gosh, so you're brand new. So what are your first impressions when you came into the guild?
There is a lot of laughter in this guild. A lot of funny things are going on.
Well, that's great. So it makes it a joy to pop in the game then.
Yes, it does.
Well, that's great. Well, wonderful. Thank you very much. All right, we have the Sass Princess here, Tiss. I love that, by the way. So what do you enjoy about
Thank you.
being in the guild?
Well, there's a lot of things I enjoy about being in the guild. I've been into RP for a very long time, so just being in a really positive environment for that, which is something that, you know, it's kind of hard to find sometimes.
Sure.
Like, it's really great being in a guild that is such a positive environment for RP and for out of character as well. I've known Arena and Justin for a little over a year now, and you know, it just seemed kind of natural to hop into the RP guild with them.
Oh, well, wonderful. Well, thank you very much. All right, we have Bale Rumbarrow here. And, sir, what do you enjoy about being in the guild?
Good RP, good friends, shenanigans, and a lot of good laughs.
Well, excellent. That's pretty some bullet points there. How long have you been in the guild?
I've been in the guild for a few months now. I've known the guild leaders for a little over a year.
Oh, great. Well, wonderful answer, sir, and very, very much to the point. Thank you very much. All right, we have Al here. Al, what do you enjoy about being in House Beloch?
I haven't been here a long time, but the funnest and best part of House Beloch is the guild leaders.
Oh, excellent. And what do you enjoy about them?
I like the way they run their guild. The command of respect they expect. Respect. Talk good. Just how they handle things. They're really easy to talk to, and
All right, excellent. Yeah, that's an important part of a good guild leader is someone that is easily reachable and easy to talk to. So excellent answer, sir. Thank you very much.
yep.
So we have Rediv Hashi Dark, Jack of most trades, nicknamed Red of Fate Strings, House Beloch, out of blood, or out for blood, not out of blood. He's a level 90 human afflicted rogue, and currently he's recruiting. And sir, what do you enjoy about being in House Beloch?
One of the main things I enjoy about being in House Beloch is the fact that the immersion itself is phenomenal. Phenomenal, and the guild leaders themselves are great people. Although there's a lot of drama surrounding the two, they're good people, and it's fun to be around them. It's fun to roleplay with everybody else included.
Oh, excellent. Excellent answer, sir, and thank you for joining us tonight.
I enjoyed it.
All right, excellent. All right, well, we have the guild leaders here, and folks, kind of the question goes the other way. What do you enjoy about leading House Beloch? What makes you come on day after day?
Actually, it has to deal with the people. I have found some of the most amazing people, I think, in my entire time gaming with World of Warcraft on the Wormrest Accord server. I have found more loyalty and a lot of respectful people, and even when people like get out of hand sometimes, it's really easy to sit down and talk with them and work through the problems. Loyalty is one of my number one things, right up there with respect, and the way that we run the guild, the people that are here are the ones who do their best to adhere to those rules. And while they get broken sometimes, we're just a group of people who will sit down and talk about it and work things out instead of immediate endings and ignores and things like that. And it's what helps build friendships and loyalty, and it's been an amazing experience. Some of these people are some of the best role players I've met my entire time being on Worm Rest or even anywhere. I really love these people. I love doing what I do.
Excellent. And you, sir?
She pretty well covered it. The thing that I definitely enjoy the most is the loyalty. Like, I think it really does have a lot to do with the fact that we would go to bat for anybody in our guild. Like, anything that happens, we'll be right there at their back to help them. And I think a lot of them see that, and I think a lot of them show us a little more respect because of it.
Well, excellent. And it sure seemed like all the answers really dictate what a fun guild you folks have made. You know, I received a few whispers that said, please help me. But other than that, I think really, no, I think everyone can see that everybody really enjoys being in the guild, and that really points back to you folks leading it. And I think it really says a lot for a guild when everybody enjoys being in it so much. So thank you, folks, and when we come back, we'll get some final thoughts on Out for Blood. All right, well, what a wonderful time we've had tonight with House Beloch. And sir, and ma'am, is there anything that you folks would like to add that we haven't maybe covered in the conversation tonight?
I would say that we've covered almost everything. As you can see, we're all kind of close friends. We love spending time with each other. We're always open arms to new people, and we'll give anybody a chance. Probably multiple chances. We're a little more forgiving than we should be, but you know, some of these people need a little leeway and slack, but we still love them most of the time.
Okay, wonderful. Wonderful. Well, Weird Evie, we'll see what we can do for you, sir. See me after the interview. All right. Well, thank you, folks.
Oh, I should also mention
yes, please.
that we are big advocates for paragraph roleplay. We will take any kind of role players, though, and we'll always do our best to work with people. I should have added that in there before, but I guess I had a brain fart. Yay!
Yay! No, that's perfectly fine, and that's wonderful to hear. Folks, thank you so much for your time and your patience with Turwinkle tonight. And folks, we will see you back in the hinterlands as we put a close on this episode. So thank you, and we'll see you folks there. All right, well, we're back in the hinterlands, and boy, Turwinkle, what a great guild interview, wasn't it?
Indubitably.
You bet. House Beloch, or Out for Blood, is a very interesting guild, as they have a lot of different RP arcs running within the same guild. And so what a wonderful group of people as well. So folks, if you'd like to join House Beloch, look any one of those folks up, and they would direct you in the right direction and get you on board. They have, as you can see, a wonderful community within their guild, and everybody really enjoys one another's company. And so if you feel like you would fit right in, definitely look them up and join them. They are a great group of our peers, and boy, what more can I say, really? So Turwinkle, why don't we give them a nice big thank you?
Thank you.
You bet. And folks, if you like the episode, click the like button. If you'd like to comment on the episode or on House Beloch or on any of our previous episodes, please do so. Let us know what you think. And finally, if you'd like to join Team Turwinkle, we would love to have you, so hit that subscribe button. Well, Turwinkle, again, questions right on point, sir. Very Very well done. And sir, we will see you next time.
Farewell.
Farewell, Turwinkle. Farewell.